What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Today, we're back talking about the city of Atlanta. And depending on who you're talking to, it's a great city or it's a city you want to get the hell out of, okay? But now, what we've seen in the city, as of late, we've seen with Gunna and Young Thug and things like that happening, and the housing market being so expensive, many entertainers and athletes living there at least part of the year. Atlanta has a lot of opportunities, but then it's a lot of crime. It's very, very dangerous, and a lot of people who are transient have moved from other parts of the country. That brings some people from like the Oakland area, San Francisco, Detroit, St. Louis, Dallas, Philadelphia, New York City. It brings those people there who are talented, but at the same time, it brings those people who do bad things, including some of your folks from the Chi-Town and all of that, good and bad. So what has happened in Atlanta is that we've seen a lot of crime, especially like shootings outside of some of the premier malls out there. And then with some of the nightclubs or strip clubs, you keep seeing the same crimes that are occurring in the same places. So what the city is trying to make extreme laws to combat the nightlife crime amongst certain players in the industry. Let's say, for example, certain nightclubs or strip clubs like Magic City. But now these particular like strip clubs or clubs can be owned by popular rappers like 2 Chainz and things like that. And I want to kind of play a clip because you have the city kind of really trying to go and stop these particular people like the Magic Cities because crimes keep happening there. Clubs owned by artists, things keep happening there. But what you're going to see is pretty much the defense of Pookies and Ray Rays by the club owners, right? And I want to go ahead and play this clip here by Fox 5 Atlanta, and then we'll come back.
Atlanta City Councilman's efforts to reduce violence happening around Atlanta clubs and other businesses hits a bit of a speed bump, and there's doubt that anything's going to get done to strengthen Atlanta's public nuisance regulation.
A powerful group of black entertainers and club owners have warned city council members the proposal could unfairly shut them down. Fox 5's Morse Diggs has the debate and tells us if the measure can survive.
In simple terms, the legislation aims to go after repeat offenders where there's some kind of crime or violence around the property. Well, they say under that definition, Lenox Square could have a complaint filed against them because there have been a number of incidents within a couple of years.
I'd like to address some of the blatant lies and misrepresentation.
At City Hall, if an Atlanta leader publicly makes a claim about, quote, lies, it's an indication a significant bill is in trouble. Gunshots or repeated crimes around not just nightclubs, but all businesses are what city leaders are trying to address. The courts already have a public nuisance law. The current effort is to establish a timeline to potentially shut down businesses where incidents occur over and over. Owners and entertainers such as rapper 2 Chainz, who owns 2 clubs, Killer Mike, and Michael Barney from worldwide known Magic City all gave city council members an earful.
Somebody came to that club who had a bad attitude or something stupid. It wasn't the club. It was just that person, the same person who went to the mall or to the gas station who shot somebody. It's not the club people's fault.
Can you confirm that large venues and arenas will be held to the same standard, such as the Benz Stadium or Lenox Mall?
The security guard who was shot while working last night at Lenox Square Mall remains.
Fox 5 has reported on repeated acts of crime, including shootings at Atlanta's premier mall. The club owners complained city officials nor the courts would make such a move on the mall.
The base of the confusion really lies within what this ordinance does.
Sponsor Councilman Dustin Hillis said the legislation doesn't strictly prohibit two infractions over a 2-year period. For action, there would have to be filings and convictions first. But he can explain and explain. The entertainment folk, they are skeptical and they issued a warning.
This is one of the only cities where entertainers and athletes have gone on to form a business class. I'm saying to Atlanta right now, I'm saying to every city council person, when you come around and you need donations, when you come around and you need votes, you come to us singers and dancers and club owners, and we oblige you. And for those that don't, the people you ally with are us.
So next week, the entire matter may be discussed all over again, kind of a reboot. It certainly looks like it may take a negotiation between the influential club owners and city officials. From Buckhead, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
All right, let's talk about our weather and take a live look outside through our...
So guys, you heard Killer Mike right at the end, and Killer Mike makes a very interesting point. When you guys want votes, when you guys want things, money, you come to the celebrity crowd, right? And Atlanta has become a place where celebrities come, athletes are coming, people are buying homes, people are investing and doing some very nice things there. And I would believe that Killer Mike is absolutely right. Here's the problem. If the crowds are coming there and they are attracting these sorts of people, it does say something about those businesses. Again, Magic City does have a lot of times African-American strippers who do attract, we're going to say it, some of these Pookie and Ray Ray black men. Not all of them are like that, but some. Clubs owned by rappers. And we know that nightclubs in black cities are, no matter how nice they are, people are going to get shot at. Now, they did make a point that, you know, they're not going to go after these malls, right? And that makes sense because the malls have many players' investments into those malls. So that makes more, I can see that, and it is a good point. But here's what we have. We are trying to defend criminals who are causing problems for other people. Killer Mike is always looking to defend Pookies and Ray Rays, Young Thug, Gunner, all the entertainers who rap about the kind of criminality and things that happen in Atlanta. Here is Killer Mike trying to attack the city or the white man and never the criminals. This is why Atlanta is such a bad option right now, because it's one of the only places where entertainers and athletes have enough power to keep criminals and Pookies and Ray Rays off the yard, are in business. Some of the guys who are in business are Pookies and Ray Rays their goddamn self. You know, they have so much control over city council. And that's why you see Atlanta being what it is. If Young Thug and Gunner beats what I feel, which is very possible, if they beat this case because of the pull that the Atlanta entertainers have, Atlanta's done. You have no way of checking people there, of policing criminality there. And what's going to end up happening? Crime's going to go up more. Property values are going to go down. People are not going to want to live there. And why should they? Yeah, you have athletes and entertainers coming to Atlanta, but are they going to keep doing that if they don't feel safe? Yeah, because what you're telling people is, you know what? It doesn't matter what you do. Just keep messing up shit. You know, who cares? Just do whatever the hell you want to do. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want to do when you get ready. That's all. Like, we might as well just say that. Whatever you want to do it because you can. Whenever you get ready. And we're going to bail you out. Now, imagine living in a community like that. Who the fuck wants to live in some place like that? I don't. Why? Because it is utterly ridiculous. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.